These folks pissing me off, dog. I don't know what keep going on, y'all, but it's OBS. They whipping me right now on this thing, but we almost there. This is a quick mix. All right, so we're going to my bass. Automatically, definitely gonna put an amp on my bass. Let's see. For the bass, we will go with. Let's go with some UAD. Do we have any UAD for the bass? Let's see what we got here. We got some CLA. Oh, Abbey Road. That's what I'm looking for. Abbey Road. Chambers. We want Abbey Road Chambers for the bass guitar. All right. We're going to bypass that real quick, actually, too. You hear it? And then this is with the Abbey Roads. I hear how much reverb is in that thing. It sounds terrible. All right, so we're gonna pull. We gotta take some of this chamber verb out of here. All right, we're gonna push a little drive on that. Let's see what else we got. We don't need no delay. Position we got. No, we're good on that. All right, so this is without the Abbey Roads chambers, and then this is with the Abbey Roads. So you hear the difference. It makes it a little nastier. You know, we like a nice nasty bass. So on the flip side of that, now I turn my bass guitar up. All right, and then I spread it. I really love the spread plugin. I use it a lot. When I take it off, we bypass it. We'll bypass the spread. Now this is with the spread. It's on the bass guitar. See how that bass just sit? It just sit right down in there too. It's just like it just found its own little pocket. Just that little bit right there. Very slight on it. We don't need a lot of it. I'm not really interested. Okay, that's just like a. We can turn this up. This is like a synth effect here. All right, let's bring in some vocals now. So we see the lexicon. I'm about to hide this again. All right. So for our instruments, we are going to just slightly put a bus compressor on our instrument track. All right. We've done pretty much what we wanted to do individually. So now we can just gel it, bring it in, bring it together. So we'll go with another UAD SSL bus compressor. Let's bypass it. You hear the difference already? This is without. This is with. You hear it already. So what I want to do, I'm actually going to turn the makeup gain down on that just a little, because like I said before, we do not want the vocals fighting with the instruments. All right, that is just something we don't want. All right, and from there, I think we are good. Now, just to show you guys this All Pro real quick. So this is my All Pro aux, my sub. Like I said, I send pretty much the whole mix there, or my all of my auxes go there, my instruments go there. So I'm gonna play this without these plugins engaged, and then I'll show you guys basically what I do on my All Pro. So this is without those plugins. All right, these are both bypass. All right, so now we're gonna bring in this EQ. I know y'all heard the clarity. So much clarity just comes into it. Let's take it out again. So this is without the EQ. And this is with. Alright, so we bring some brightness, we bring some clarity into those instruments. Alright, and then this vitamin here, it's like a multi-band compressor type of deal. And as you hear, if I bypass it, I'm pulling a lot of that away from it. So I might not use the vitamin. Of course, I can go in there and tweak it, but I want to bring these vocals in first, and then we'll decide if we're going to come back and actually do something with the vitamin. Like I said, we really got to do something with this headroom, so I'll show you guys how to affect headroom here. We're still kind of high right here. Some small peaking areas. And easily, you know, like I said before, we can just bring those inputs down on those instruments. We can turn down plugins. We'll jump in the headroom after a while. All right, let's get these vocals going now. We'll finally bring in vocals. What's up to everybody that's not jumping in? We are pretty much halfway through this thing, if not a little bit more. This is a quick mix. We got 16 tracks, only one vocal track, and we are finally about to get into the vocal track. We have mixed our drums here. We have mixed our instruments here, and now we are coming into the vocals. So let's get to it, man. Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo. All right, so off back, what I want to do, I am going to turn my instrument sub down. Actually, let me do my clip gain line. We're going to do 2.5 dB on that, and then we'll do 2.5 dB on our drums. Give us some headroom. Okay, there we go. That gives us a little bit more headroom on what we want to do. You see where we at here now, all right? Let's see. And on the back end, on the mastering end, that's when we kind of bring in our amplitude and our volume. All right, mixing, we want to be able to control the headroom. We want to give as much headroom as possible without crushing the sound. All right, so right off the back into these main vocals, first thing I'm hearing is I need more out of it, right? A lot of times, if I'm getting a lot out of it, I can EQ, I can, you know, maybe put some type of vocal correction like an auto-tune or something on that vocal. But if I'm getting low vocals, it's a couple things I can do, right? I can go to my clip gain line. I always have my clip gain line visible because it just makes it easier for me to control my clip. We say it all the time, but levels and making sure that your gain and your levels on your individual tracks are really, really important, especially when you're mixing. It's a very important part of mixing. All right, so I can raise this up 2B, and then you guys can hear the difference. So we're a little louder. So this is where we were. I can raise it up. Still got plenty of headroom here, right? This is what we want to see. Now, I'm also sending this main vocal to my actual aux. Alright, so this is my vocal aux. Plenty of headroom on there. Alright, so we can add some plugins on there without doing too much, without taking it over. So a lot of times, you know, if you don't, and it all depends on how you're recording, right? Like this waveform was really, really short. It's small. But there's a possibility that doesn't mean that they didn't record super, super loud. Sometimes you run into situations where you're looking at a waveform like this, and you're like, dang, it looks so much lower than everything else, but it's actually pretty loud because that's just how their mic was recording. You can always make your waveforms bigger right here, but that it has nothing to do with volume. It has nothing to do with amplitude, the size of your waveform. So like I said before, sometimes you won't be able to just give it so much clip gain and still be able to put on what you want to put on. So since I'm doing my clip gain line, I'm going to go straight into EQing on these vocals now. I'm not going to put a compressor or anything like that on there right now because I have enough amplitude to be able to make it do what I wanted to do. All right. So let's go with an EQ. Já faz algum tempo. Anybody watching, man? Do y'all have any suggestions? Any EQs that y'all like to use? Anything that y'all want to use? I like the pull tech. Y'all know I love the pull tech. If we're going waves, if we're going UAD, I mean I love the precision channel strip. I love any kind of channel strip. Actually, let's do that. Let's do a SSL channel strip. Beijo de língua mordendo o pescoço, tu clica por cima fazendo do jeito que só tu sabia. Tua boca deu cheiro, não tem pra ninguém. So we'll bypass that. Já faz algum tempo. Já faz algum tempo. Hey man, this song a real vibe, dog. I ain't gonna lie. What's up with it, Mike? Appreciate you, man. Me bateu saudade. Work stay getting done, you did. Alright. So I've explained this channel strip a few times. This is one of my favorite UAD plugins. Anything SSL got me in a chokehold for real. Anything UAD really got me in a chokehold for real. But anything UAD and SSL together is top of the line for me personally. Everyone is different. Everybody like what they like. I like UAD SSL. You know, if you don't, it's all good. Automatically, what I want to do with some of her vocals, she's a female or a woman. She has a nice sultry voice. She's not really, I wouldn't give her a soprano, maybe a high alto, low soprano type of voice. But the first thing I want to do is take out all of the, that type of bottom of the throat vocals, right? And that's usually your really, really low frequencies. And pulling that out of her vocals will help her a lot. So I'm going to solo this. I don't usually do this a lot, but I'm going to solo this so you guys can hear what I'm doing. Já faz algum tempo. So we're going to pull out some lows. Que eu não te vejo. You hear the difference? Me bateu saudade. All right, so I'm going to bypass it so you can hear it. It's very slight. It's subtle. Less is more. We don't want to do too much. She's already talented. The production is already nice. Good instruments, good blends. Keep it simple. Já faz algum tempo. So this is without. Que eu não te vejo. This is with. Me bateu saudade. A little bit more presence, a little bit more body, a little bit more right in your face. All right. Me perco nas memórias. Me lembro das histórias. All right, so that's our filter. Now, what I want to do, I want to cut my compressor on. Like I always tell you guys, make sure it's actually on. A lot of times people will mix with their eyes, we mix with our ears. So just because it look like it's on, make sure you're listening to see if something is actually changing, because you might just be wasting processing because you're affecting this compressor and it's not even on. All right, so make sure your plugins are actually engaged. I explained this on the last mixing video we did as well. All right.
Já faz algum tempo.
So compressor on, of course, vocals. We like to live.
Me bateu saudade daquele teu beijo. Me perco nas memórias.
See, the more I pull in my ratio,
lembro das histórias
it's a lot sharper.
Que sempre te contei.
The more we move that ratio backwards or
Tô aqui
up,
pensando
rather,
naquele jeito que nós nos amamos. Depois das
give us a
vezes
little
em que
bit
nós
more
brigamos, a
smoothness. All
intensidade era
right,
mil
let's
vezes
listen to
100.
the actual song with the vocals to make sure that we're getting a good blend on this.
Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo. Me bateu saudade daquele teu beijo.
And then we'll do a fast
Perco
attack.
nas memórias. Me lembro das histórias que sempre te contei. Tô aqui pensando naquele jeito que nós nos amamos. Depois das vezes em que nós brigamos, a intensidade era mil vezes 100. Beijo de língua mordendo o pescoço, tu vinha por cima fazendo do jeito que só tu sabia. Tua boca, teu cheiro não tem pra ninguém. Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo. Me bateu saudade.
So this is without.
Daquele teu beijo. Me perco nas memórias.
And then this is with. So we add a little body, we add some presence, we add a little amplitude to it without doing too much. Alright? So you see that we have plenty of headroom on this main vocal. Now guess what? I don't like loading a bunch of plugins on individual tracks. A lot of us don't, some of us do, to each his own. So I'm gonna show you guys how I mix my vocals, and I like to put most of my plugins on the actual aux. All right, so I'm sending all of these individual tracks. If she has some punch ins and some ins and outs and some backgrounds and some ad libs, and usually with singers it'll be 15 different vocal tracks, 30 different vocal tracks. We didn't get that today. We got lucky. We will tap into a lot bigger, deeper, more difficult sessions vocal wise, so we can actually do some blends and some backgrounds, and I can show you guys what auto-tune can really do. But she don't have any of this. All right, so we can really kind of hide this, right? All she has is this one vocal track. Now, what we want to do, all right, we're going to send that one vocal track to the reverb. Oops. We're going to go to verb 2 on that. Make sure we still recording. All right, so we're going to send her to verb 2. And then we're going to go down here to verb 2. And I don't know. She has a really soulful voice. So what if we go something... I like the lexicon for the instruments and stuff. Let's go... Hell, let's go some more UAD. Or if not even UAD, let's just try to find something that's going to give us like a nice analog, roomy type of vibe for her. Just because of how her vocals come out. Let's see. We got Abbey Rose. Of course, y'all know I love H reverb. I like the Manny American reverb as well. Let's see what we got on here. Let's try something different. Let's go Real Verb Pro. UAD, can't go wrong with the UAD. We're going to do some nice blends. So we're going to turn her aux up to unity just so we can hear it. We're going to turn it up to 0 so we can actually hear what we're doing on this plugin.
Já faz algum tempo.
Alright, we already hear a
Que
little
eu
something,
não te
something on
vejo. Me bateu saudade.
I'm not gonna lie, that reverb is not bad.
Daquele teu beijo. Me perco nas memórias.
Oh, now I thought I had some.
Me lembro das histórias que sempre te contei. Tô aqui pensando naquele jeito que nós nos...
Alright, let's go. We're gonna get this square out of here. We're gonna go with a cylinder and a dome. We want some real reverberation going on. We want that roomy vibe. We want that reverb to kind of surround her vocals. You know what I mean? That's kind of where we at with it. All right. All right, so we are still recording. Let me make sure we still live, y'all. My camera went out, but we still on, so that's all that matters. All right, yeah, we still good. All right, back to it. All right, so we're going to go with a dome and a cylinder. We'll go hardwood, and we'll take the soil out. Let's go hardwood, and let's go... Ooh. Let's go. Heavy plate glass. We're gonna pull some of that heavy plate glass out there.
Já faz algum tempo.
That sounds good, almost.
Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo.
Alright.
Me bateu saudade.
Pull some lows out of that.
Daquele teu beijo. Me perco nas memórias. Me lembro das histórias.
So we are shaping
que sempre te contei.
the resonance of
Tô
the
aqui
reverb.
pensando naquele jeito que nós nos amamos. Depois das vezes em que nós brigamos, a intensidade era 1000 vezes 100. Beijo de língua mordendo o pescoço. Tu vinha por cima fazendo do jeito que só tu sabia. Tua boca, teu cheiro não tem pra ninguém. Yeah. Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo. Me bateu saudade daquele teu beijo.
My bad, I'm trying to get this phone together too.
Me perco nas memórias.
There's so many things going on at one time.
Lembro das histórias.
Reverb is decent. Let's hear it.
Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo.
I don't know what that skipping is.
Me bateu saudade daquele teu beijo. Me perco nas memórias. Me lembro das histórias.
Alright, I like that. That
que
sounds
sempre
good.
te contei. Tô aqui pensando naquele jeito.
Alright, now let's put some plugins on this thing, baby. So first thing I want to do is compress because she is loud and she is a little uncontrollable. So now we do a little step compression. I love using my H comp for singers. That's what I'm going to use today.
Já faz algum tempo.
So we want a fast attack on singers. We're going to kill some of those transients.
Me
I don't know
bateu
what that
saudade
skipping is. It sounds horrible,
daquele teu beijo.
Alright.
Me perco nas memórias.
We'll pull that release down a little
Lembro
bit.
das histórias.
Pull that output gain a little
que
bit
sempre
down
te
and we'll get our... Let's get us a
Tô aqui
nice,
pensando naquele jeito que nós nos
vibe
amamos.
ratio.
Depois das vezes em que nós brigamos, a intensidade era 1000 vezes 100. Beijo de língua mordendo o pescoço. Tu vinha por cima fazendo do jeito que só tu sabia. Tua boca teu cheiro não tem pra ninguém.
Threshold, we want more game reduction. Not that much game reduction.
Já faz algum tempo que eu não te vejo.
And see, now sounds like I can kill my input, my gain.
Já faz algum tempo